If there is one word that could describe texting with an avoidant, it would be inconsistent. Some days, they're being warm, they're being friendly, and they are responding quickly. And it seems like they're really into you and things are on a good track. But then on some days, they are barely responding to you, if at all, taking hours to reply, sometimes all day or even days in between. And it will create so much anxiety. You're sitting by your phone wondering when they are going to text you. And when you finally get that text, it's like a big relief on your end. The hot and cold inconsistency really triggers attachment anxiety. Interestingly enough, Princeton University recently did a study on texting and emotional availability. And what they found is that texting is actually a really good indicator of emotional availability. While it's not universal across the board, people that are slow responders, inconsistent responders, tend to be emotionally unavailable. And people that are consistent and responsive and warm over text, those tend to be more emotionally available people, because emotional availability requires the ability and the willingness to empathize with your partner, to share their emotions, to care about their feelings. The whole thought process of how do my actions impact them? So the emotionally available person will want to respond quickly because they don't want to leave their partner worrying or wondering. Of course, we have days where we're busy at work, we're in meetings, and we can't respond as quickly as we could others. But there should be a certain level of consistency across the board with the emotionally available person. Whereas the emotionally unavailable person, one day they're responding within minutes, and the next day, 7, 8, 9, 12 hours, and then it's a quick, very short, cold response. And that right there is an indicator of emotionally unavailable person, because the emotionally unavailable person doesn't really empathize. It's all about whatever they're feeling in the moment, because without that empathy, they're approaching the relationship with a what's in it for me mindset. If the inconsistency with the texting is driving you nuts, probably a good idea to do would be to hold a boundary around it. Boundary being your limits of what you'll allow, what you won't allow, what you want, what you don't want, what you'll tolerate, what you'll subject yourself to. You can't control them, but you can control your side of the street and what you'll put up with. And you can simply communicate that boundary and say, hey, I understand we all get busy sometimes, but going from responding quickly to taking all day or days to respond, that level of inconsistency doesn't work for me. And I understand we get busy sometimes, but I am looking for consistency with our communication. If that's not something you can do, then I need to reevaluate whether this relationship is working for me. Show up for yourself.